guys, welcome back to Science Skills and Life Skills with Vikhyath. So today we're going to learn more about JavaScript. Today's the second session. So last time we had learned about comments, variables, constants and console log. So today let's see what we'll be learning. We will be learning about arrays, objects, undefined values, null values and booleans. And if possible we'll be learning about if condition and functions if time permits. So let us start today's session. So before we start our JavaScript session, I wanted to show you one thing. So you can go to, if you click on the settings kind of button, that its actual name is manage. And if you click on color theme, you can change the colors of your Visual Studio Code. So this is one color and there are many others. And if you want custom, you can click on install additional color themes and it will go to the extensions tab of Visual Studio Code, and these are the different apps you could install. It won't install directly into your laptop, but it will install into VS Code of your laptop. So I'm going to switch back to the default one. Sorry, I'm going to switch back to the default one. Okay, so now let's start our JavaScript. The first thing we are going to learn about is arrays. So this is spelling. So arrays are a type of variable that stores many values inside it. So you might not understand if I say like this. So array is a type of variable. So any type of variable, when we are declaring any type of variable, we need to use the keyword let. These kind of words are known as let. Sorry, keyword. Okay, so to declare the arrays, when after let we can give the name of the array. Let's say um, let's say cycles, and we need to give a square, we need to give square bracket, semicolon, and before square brackets you need to give an equal to also. Now we need to give give a value to cycles. That's the array. So here we do the syntax, and inside the square bracket we're going to write the different values. So let's say we are going to write unicycle here. So we give inverted commas because unicycle is a string. So here we can write unicycle, and we have to separate the values with comma, and here we can give bicycle, and then we can give tricycle. Okay, so we are done. Let's terminate it with semicolon, and then let's log it. By when I say log it, I just mean to console log it. So to log it into console, and here we're going to give the variable name, that is cycles. Terminate, save. So as you can see, it has displayed, and if we click on this arrow here, it shows the length. And let me tell you that JavaScript counts from 0. So it shows 0, 1, 2, but the length is 3. So that's one thing to note. Now let's see how to push, like how to add values into your array. So for that we're going to use a function called push. So how to use it, I'm going to show you that. So for that we are going to give cycles, that is our array name, dot push. Push is a function, and we'll be learning about functions in this video or the next video. And here we are going to give a parenthesis, and we can write, let's say, mountain bikes, uh, okay, let's save it. So, and we have to console log it also. Instead of this we can also just cut cut and uh, cut and paste. Okay, so I've saved the changes. As you can see, it's showing mountain bikes also here. So that's the role of push. So now let's discuss the next topic, that is objects. So arrays and objects are the only things that you need to really pay attention about, apart from the other types, like until here, arrays and objects are the only things you need to really pay attention about. Undefined values, null values, and booleans are really easy. If condition and functions are some more tougher things. Okay, so now let's learn about objects. So, and this JavaScript object is very much similar to the object you refer to in real life. So every object has properties, which is the same as JavaScript. So so for declaring object, you need to use the let keyword because it's a type of variable. And let's give the name of the object. Let's say pen, and then you have to give equal to curly bracket. And here inside this, we are going to give the properties. So let's say type, and we're going to give inverted commas. So let's say ball point, and we're going to separate each property with commas. So let's keep giving like ink color, um, say blue, and okay. And one more thing to add, you're not supposed to give this hyphen here, otherwise it will consider it separate. Okay, and let's give one last thing like cost. One second. Cost is equal to, sorry, cost, we have to give colon, and let's give 10. So these two are strings, while this is not. This is a number which is not inside a string. You can put this also inside a string if you want. And here let's log it. um, so let's save it. As you can see, it has given the type is ballpoint, ink color is blue, and cost is 10. So this is what objects do. So now if I give type of pen, sorry, pen, it's given object. So that is another way to make sure that it is an object. Sorry. Okay. So now let's just remove the other console log so that we don't get confused. So that's it for objects. So now let's discuss about the next topic, that is undefined values. So by the name itself, I'm sure you guys can guess it, that it's one variable where we don't give any value to it. So let's just write it down in the comment. Okay. So let's just declare a variable like how we have learned in last video. So let's say Rubik's cube is equal to okay. And one more important thing to note is that you cannot have any space between variable names. It will be a problem if you do that. Okay. Okay, so if I write console dot log, and let's log Rubik's cube. So if you think it's going to come blank, you are very close, but it actually does not come as blank. I'll show you what comes. So it comes as undefined. One second. It comes as undefined. It doesn't come as blank because you've not given any value to it. So now let's discuss the next topic, that is null values. So null means empty. So I'll show you what that means. So this green means that it's a comment. This green null values, undefined values, and so on. So to make a variable null, let's say let uh, clock, and let's give a value to it. So terminate. So we need to use the keyword null if you want to make a variable as null. So we are logging it. Okay, so let's see what happens. I'll just clear the console. Okay, so as you can see, it is given null. So you use null only when you want your variable to be explicitly empty. So if you want your variable to be very much empty, so you use the null command. So now let's move on to the next topic, Booleans. So let's discuss about Booleans now. So Booleans are the true or false, like on or off, 1 or 0, true or false, like that. It's primarily true or false. So let's say we had a variable, let's say option, sorry, let option, and we're going to give a value to it. Option should be equal to true. Okay, and then console dot log. Let's log option. Okay, so let's see. I'll just clear it. As you can see, it has given true. If I replace this with false, I'm going to do that. If I replace that, it will give us false. So that is when you use booleans. So that's it for this video. uh, I don't have enough time to finish off if condition and if condition and functions. So we'll be doing if condition and functions in the next video. Along with if condition and functions, we may also be doing the loops, the while loop, for loop, and so on. You will understand it in the next video. So until then, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.